yeah, it's basically about something that I've been discussing on What's Up over the last day or two. See that they still put gravy in this max dip menu. I thought that they Alright, I have been spending the last few minutes on the video editor, and yeah, it's basically about something that I've been discussing on What's Up over the last day or two. But hi, anyway, so the time is 12:21 p.m. and it's Wednesday, April the 24th. Momentarily, we will meet with my aunt. We'll go to our house, and I do have another present to open, so we'll go there, and that will be a short one. We were planning to meet at the cafeteria, but I'll talk about it in a few days. And so today's going to be a long day. I am going to be out of the house for a number of hours because I am going to have my drum class, and I'm going to have a sports workout from there, and I'm going to take the bus back to the house at the end of the day, so it is going to be a long day today. No, I'm not making it to my grandma's house. I'm finally seeing the stairway behind the scenes, right behind this fence, and yeah, I'm looking at my aunt's at this point, and this is really weird. Like, we had planned to meet like 3 occasions how we made such a plan, and none of them went to place. Like I said in yesterday's video, turning 22 even made a huge of a curse. So the curse of the 22nd is real. Like, this is the 3rd of the 4 days already. Like, things did not go to plan. And yes, about the present. So it was something that I was talking about in the last week, the Crocs. And it turned out to be way too big. So tomorrow or the day after that, we are going to exchange them. And like, it's the black Crocs, so pretty much the same type. For the first time, I got to see this stairway over here. So it looks like this is turning to be like a small house or something. I'm in the mall now. It's 1:42. It is yet freaking early. My drum lesson isn't even until 4. I'm at the food court and just got to Popeyes. Well, I will go to the gym from here, but what's really insane is that they didn't even get a straw. I ordered soda this time, and they should put a straw for this, but they didn't put a straw. How weird. But now I transferred to fitness mode. I was really surprised to see that they still put gravy in this max dip menu. I thought that they discontinued that a while ago. Other than the main recipe, it usually comes with the biscuit and with gravy. For some time they had got rid of the gravy and then they put it back. That's a little bit weird. I don't prefer gravy, but now I'm gonna go on a run because I still have a lot of time for my class. Okay, well, there's something crazy that I've been having with this treadmill over here. I was just gonna start my workout, but look. Like, you see, like, normally when you hold on to this button, the number would increase until you let it go, but like this, like, usually I would just sit at, so I don't waste so much of my energy so quickly. Like, in the first 5 minutes of my workout, like, you know, it's a bit like you just have to tap it like a keyboard constantly, like a typewriter. Well, nevertheless, I am gonna go on this one then. Hopefully this will be better. Alright, let's see if this will give a deliverance. There we go. So much better. Yeah, like with the other one, it's like you would have to be like a typewriter, but as long as you hold on to this, like, this is what it should be on treadmills anyway. I took a couple L's this week, it's been hard to get out of bed. She never looked that way at me, I swear she's fucking with my head. I took a couple L's this week, it's been hard to get out of bed. She never looked that way at me, I swear she's fucking with my head. Take me far away from pain. Take me far. Alright, I had left the fitness center now. It's been another amazing run, and
can see behind me this wall on the left side. Looks like there is going to be a renovation in this area. Yeah, I mean, if you can see this part of the wall here, like once upon a time it used to be just the other part of the food court. You know, you had some other Turkish food like doner and stuff, but also you'd have an Arby's restaurant here. But yeah, there was a time that you would sit down and eat either lunch or dinner at this area. Let's see if this elevator's still working. Well, working it is. Well, fortunately it does. Well, I haven't been on this elevator for a really long time, so I just want to see if there's any bit of fixing with that. Now waiting for us to start, and alright, I'm in the drum studio now. It's 5:41. I had my first drum class in almost a month, and then took the bus. I took U2 this time. I didn't take DT1. It was hard to estimate in how much it would come, so I took U2 instead. I could actually take the other one as well, because I ended up like a bear that's just come through the trees on a hunt for a biker. You know, when you're biking in the woods and you find a bear and then the bear just comes in, you know, it just feels insane as that. So I had my first drum class in almost 1 month. I persuaded my instructor that maybe we could do it in the formula that I did in the States, you know, some jam and stuff. I got another coordination sheet for my drum practice. Hopefully I'll show you the paper that I got in the coming days, because I have left my music notebook in my loft, and now the loft is under renovation, so it's certainly not going to be possible to fetch it for a while. And I learned a new thing in the Dore studio today. I learned the thing about the flam notation. So what I mean by that, it's like when you hit the snare with 2 sticks simultaneously. Yeah guys, I am planning to do an extra exercise. I'm going to take these stairs up and complete it all for the day, just like that. And yeah, what I learned about so here's the thing, there's a left flam and the right flam. So for example, a left flam is when the stick in your left hand is higher than the stick in your right hand. And so with your left hand, you actually get to hit the snare harder than with the right hand. It's all about the force, basically. If the left stick is higher than the right stick, then the left stick is gonna hit the snare harder than the right stick. That's how a flam works. You know, it's a bit like when you're falling from a building, you know? If you're just falling down the stairs, then it's going to hurt. But if you're falling from a building, let's say from the 2nd floor, then you're going to be in a lot of pain. You'll be taken to hospital, and it's going to be a tough process. But you're falling from the 10th floor, then you're a dead man lying on the ground. Basically, that's what it is. Well, you know, you can even compare that with gravity. You can like jump on the trampoline really hard, and the trampoline, the lighter you jump, the less it'll bend. A bit like that. Goodness, there's so many flies around. I don't want to get too close to the bushes. I mean, it is already that season, so you know what? I'm just gonna take the stairs up now. Wow, some extra exercise, but that feels nice. Whoa, you know, it's a bit like rock climbing. It's also like if you were to be this extremely insane and climb up a ladder all the way to the top of a crane, isn't that some extreme sport? And then you go home and have filet mignon and a tuna sandwich for dinner, feel like you accomplished something major. Or like the night before, you go to Tommy Bahama, and next to Tommy Bahama, it's close, there's a luxury steak restaurant. I'm not gonna give out a name really, but you just go and have a cheese and steak, and say your friend is having a club sandwich. You're just living the life, enjoying the day like you're just living it. Well, at least was a good bit of motivation to bring up my step count, as according to the statistics in the last 1 month, I have been really slow on my step count. Just yesterday I have made it to the highest for this month, so I made it to 11,830.
As for today so far, it's at 11,031. So I'm almost at the same amount as yesterday. So before my drum class, look what I got. I haven't got anything quite like this in a while. And this is not just a slime, but this is what they call play gel. A little bit funny, but you may have heard of the word Play-Doh. Like some people say Play-Doh, some people say clay, but better to say Play-Doh. Like you can get it in red, you can get it in yellow. I mean, I used to really like Play-Doh when I was a kid. And yeah, this is what it looks like. And I'll show you the difference. Like I'll show you why it's actually called Play Gel. You see, if you split it like that, then like you can still put it back together. Like of course it's still slimy, but if you just stretch it so much, then yeah, it splits. And I bought this in the metallic color. You can tell they have like 7 or 8 different colors of this. Squishy, ain't it? Well, you can tell that it's almost like the color of dime. Let's see what happens if I leave this. It's 6:47, so if I leave this on the table for 15 minutes, let's see what happens. It looks like a pizza pie after 15 minutes. So let's just flip it over and see. Bang it! This is so dang. It's like flipping the pancake. Just like that. Oh man, I made it like an oval pancake now. Let's see what I can do with the whole box of it. Ooh, my goodness. Well, it's a bit like serving donuts. Here's one donut. Okay, well that looked like a better donut. Putty donuts. Imagine even making an omelet out of this. Just because I took this off mini pancakes. But yeah, this is satisfying. Oh boy, just look at what I made here. My goodness, this is impressive. Some ridiculous satisfaction. It's the end of the day now, and Smokey's enjoying it up at table. And just until this second, he was staring up this light. You're cool, Smokey. You're really cool. Anyway, guys, so that's going to be it for today. So early in the day tomorrow, we'll make the Crocs exchange after having tried it. So we'll head out for an early trip. In that sense, I will see you guys in the video tomorrow. That's it for today.